Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are going to be going over the all-new Roto Hype Solid. But before we do, obviously, we have some things to go over. If you like today's video, make sure you drop a like down below. If you want to see every video that I upload, I encourage you to hit that subscription button and hit that bell notification so that way you will be notified when I upload every single video. I know 80% of you guys that watch my video are not subscribed, so again, if you're not subscribed, do me a solid, hit that subscription button. I'm at 950 subscribers. My ultimate goal is 1,000, so we're 50 away. It'd really do me a big solid if you would hit that subscription button. Also, with my videos, I encourage you that if you watch my video, I encourage you guys to go check out other creators' content as well. A couple of people that come to mind are Luis Naples. He does a lot of good work when it comes to comparing balls. Luke Rosedahl, he does a lot of good content when he explains all of the tech that's inside of the bowling ball and why the bowling ball does what it does. And then obviously Bowler X comes to mind as well with J.R. Raymond. He does a lot of good explanations as far as ball reaction going down the lane and what he sees. So again, if you watch my video, and if you want to find out more of all the SPI releases that come out, follow those pages. They got some really good content out there as well. While we're on the topic of SPI, I just want to thank SPI for supporting me. They're the reason I'm able to put out all these awesome SPI related content. So again, thank you to Storm and thank you to I Am Bowling. They are the creators of the jerseys that you see I'm wearing here. This is one of their new designs. I recently just got it. It's my quote-unquote NASCAR jersey, showing all my sponsors. So again, thank you to I Am Bowling. If you want to get an awesome jersey like you see here, or check out any of their awesome jerseys that they have on their website, if you pick out one and you go to checkout, you can use my promo code down here. It's going to be FireOut07. You can use that at checkout. Save yourself 20% off of your entire order. All right. So this Hype Solid that you're going to see rolling down the lane here in a couple minutes, it's a pin down layout. It's a 40 by 5 by 70 layout. My favorite pin down layout. I go with pin down layouts quite a bit. And again, this is my favorite. This review is going to be taking place on a 41-foot typical house shot. It's a little beat up, a couple days old, but it's still relatively fresh. There wasn't too many balls that rolled down past it. So with that said, let's dive into the review. All right, let's dive on into this Hype Solid here. First of all, you can see rung 10. I'm actually going to make a little bit of an adjustment, move one and one right. And we make a better shot there. As you can see, these next couple shots here are pretty good here. A couple of them are pulled. That one was pulled just a hair, slid through the oil a little bit. This shot also pulled, begging it to hold, and it did. That's kind of the benefit of this ball. This ball doesn't have quite as like quite as strong surface as some of the other balls that are out there. The core isn't as big as some of the other ones either. So if you pull this one, it's just going to kind of slide through there and kind of hold its shape a little bit more. It's not going to be a big and snappy ball. That one, it looks like I pulled as well. It's not going to jump on you. This ball's fairly mellow. I think it's going to be a pretty good control piece. Kind of gives me a little bit of an IQ tour vibe. See there, you can see there, if you get the ball out, it might not feed as well. But again, it's still a really good ball. Had a pretty good game here. I think this is probably the best game that I've had so far with demoing the ball here. 248, pretty good, this fill ball. I'm going to throw with the Idol Helios, which is the ball that I'm going to be comparing it to. As you can see, kind of play the same zone, but this Helios is a little earlier, and I think the differences here are pretty stark, with the Helios being a little earlier. A little bit more continuation through the pin deck. I think you could see there that it was a lot more continuous. And then that's another good shot. But here in the fourth, you're going to really see how much stronger this Helios is, because this is the same zone where I got the ball in with that hyped, and that ball still held pocket but with this Helios, you get the ball in, that ball's going to go through the face. Now it's kind of the same thing with both balls. If you get them out, that one I think I got a pinch fast with, which is why I kind of 210 there. But I would say if you get it out, they're kind of the same. I think the Helios has a little bit better odds to kind of get back through the pocket than the Hyped. But if you get the ball in, that Helios is going to take off left on you, whereas the Hyped is going to hold pocket a little better. Another strike here going into the 10th frame with the Helios. Another good shot. And then here with the Helios, I got it in just a hair, begging it to hold, and then 610. Now we're going to go into the Hype Solid again. We're going to test the versatility a little bit. I was having, I guess, a little bit of problem. It takes me a little while to try and get my speed slowed down enough when I'm playing in. That ball was just a hair fast yet. Didn't quite have enough to get back. And now we kind of start to get the hang of it here. That ball was maybe a hair in than what I wanted it to be. But actually, I mean, that ball's out. It still does feed back a fair amount. As long as you keep your speed slower, this ball can actually do fairly well when you're in with it. And then we're going to move 5 boards more left. And they're all pretty much going to strike here from 35. So, again, I think this ball, if you got slower speed or a lot of hand, I think this ball would work out from you. But, in for you. But for the most part, I would say this ball is going to be a good control piece, especially for me. The Helios is definitely stronger with a little bit more flip. But I think if you have slower speed or you play straighter, this Hype Solid is actually going to work really, really well for you. Alright guys, let's go ahead and break this Hype Solid down here real quick. To start, this is a weaker piece from Roto than a lot of the other SPI releases that are out there. It is in the HP2 line, which obviously there's 4 tiers: HP4, HP3, HP2, and HP1. HP4 is the strongest, HP1 is the weakest. So this is kind of down there in terms of strength. It's a mellow ball. It's not too jumpy. I think it's a great control piece. It's kind of like an IQ Tour, except it's not quite as flippy as an IQ Tour, if that makes sense. It also didn't lane shine quite as quick, quite as fast, which I certainly appreciate. I like when balls kind of hold their out-of-box integrity a little bit more, and this one certainly did so. It's going to go great for kind of bowlers that have slower speeds, looking to kind of keep some straighter angles. It's also a great control piece. So again, if you're a slower speed bowler looking for something where you can play straighter with, you're kind of tired of all these big ASIM pieces that you're looking for, and you want something different, try and play a little straighter, this Hype Solid will work for you. If you're kind of a league bowler that's tired of balls being too snappy, or you're looking for something that's going to be not as jumpy on like a sport shot or something like that, this Hype Solid is also going to be great for you. In terms of the comparison between the Helios and the Hype Solid, Helios was definitely stronger, had more flip, had more continuation through the pin deck. Both were drilled up exactly the same. So again, you're really able to see those differences, and they're very, very true because they both did have the same layout in both pieces. So hopefully you guys were able to see the differences. Hopefully you guys gained some insight from this review. What we have to look forward to, we have the Night Road that's going to be coming up. That did get pushed back. I don't think I'm going to be able to order mine until late August, early September. So be on the lookout for the Night Road around September. That's pretty much all I got. Got a couple of tournaments coming up. Other than that, just make sure you subscribe if you can. And until the next review, guys, good luck and good bowling. Thank you.